Yo. Welcome to a thing. One final stream for the new year. Or before the new year. Exciting stuff. We are back with more of the Pokémons. Give me one moment while I get settled here. So I was quite busy yesterday. Was very busy. And I'll show you guys what I was doing in a moment. So, like I said, I cleared out, what was it, Route 4? I don't remember the names of anything right now. Route 4, yeah. I went back and cleared that out. I went and cleared out the desert resort, and then I also went and cleared out Route 16. Just cause I felt like playing. And, you may notice that we now have a girder. So that's exciting. And I could right now go ahead and evolve it, but I kind of feel like for this gym, I want to run the Eviolite. I don't know if stat-wise that makes sense, but I feel like I want to try doing that. And then after we beat this gym, we will go back and... or we'll go ahead and evolve Burton here. But I also found the Dig TM. So that's also helpful. That's useful stuff. And also, I caught Rocky the Flying Squirrel. This is team member number the 5th one. We got a little Molga here. So I don't know if he's going to be useful, but he's cute and I wanted to use him. So here we are. So we have 5 of our team filled out already, and we're not even halfway through the game. Also, I have fancy buttons to switch between screens. Like, oh, you want to see the bottom screen? Oh, you want both screens? Back to the top screen. So yeah. Anyway. With all that out of the way, I think it's time to go ahead and check out the city. Let's check on the musical. amazing. We get a prop case so we can do the musical, because that's definitely what everyone wants to do. Let's dress up my Victini, I guess. Give you this little bow. Here, hold this umbrella. And you can hold this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Want the microphone. What about like another little bow? Oh, we can do, okay. Beautiful. Perfect. Incredible. Anyway, I don't want to do the musical. I would love to do literally anything else. Daddy, what are you doing here? I've come to take you back home, of course. Your mother told me you made it all the way out here. Haven't you gone far enough? No way. I'm going to keep traveling with Yoshika and my Pokémon. Absolutely not. Others do things their way and we do things ours. Is that so? Then how about you do things your way and I do things mine? Sweetie, you keep going on your travels. Hey, who do you think you are? This is a family matter. My name is Elisa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. You know, there are many people in this world. There are many people whose way of thinking may be completely different from yours. Sometimes this may mean you get hurt. Of course, that's exactly right. It's because I'm worried about that. But it's important to keep trying to learn about the differences between yourself and others. To learn that being different is okay. And you shouldn't worry. Trainers always have Pokémon at their side. Pokémon are wonderful. It's not only how cute they can be, but also how much you can depend on them. Please, I know there's going to be painful stuff like you're worrying about. I know, really, I get it. But like, listen, there'll be a ton of nice people too. Know what else? Since I've been traveling with Pokemon, I've already gotten tougher. I can totally tell. So, please? I guess. If wanting to continue your journey is selfishness on your part, wanting you to stop is selfishness on mine. I'm surprised to find I'm the one being childish at my age. This gym leader's comments helped me wake up. Bianca, I'm sure it's better that you take the path you want to take now. Hope your journey will be fun. Bon voyage. Yoshika, please, take care of my little girl, okay? Off he goes. Alright, well. I guess I am leveled up enough that I think we just take on the gym. I am curious. I picked up Rock Tomb. Can I learn that? Burton, you get rid of... wait, they're the same power. I don't think lowering speed is actually going to matter. So I'll actually just take the accuracy. I think I would rather just have the accuracy. So, with that in mind... Oh, I forgot. I haven't done this yet. You're looking for Team Plasma, right? They ran to the amusement park. Come with me. I forgot this happened. They're not here. Let's ride the Ferris wheel and see if we can spot them. I love Ferris wheel. The circular motion, the mechanics. They're like collections of elegant formulas. First, I must tell you, I am the king of Team Plasma. Getsus asked me to work with him to save the Pokémon. I wonder how many Pokémon exist in this world. This just felt like a really sloppy reveal to me. Like, it just kind of comes at you in a very anticlimactic way. I'm not a huge fan of the way they did this. My Lord N. You're safe, sire. There's no problem. You're part of the people we brought in to help us save the Pokémon. So, you're under my protection as well. Go, quickly, and let my battle cover your retreat. Now then, Yoshika, do you follow my logic? I guess so. If true, your words please me. Then, the future I envision. Perhaps I can't beat you here and now, but I'll battle you to buy time for these members of Team Plasma to get away. Yeah, I forgot this was a battle that we had to do. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully you lead with something... Okay, we're fine. I can take a sand out. Wait, I'm not leading with what I thought I was. I thought I was leading with Girder, and I was not. Alright, but that was a fine switch, so we should be good. We should be fine now. Let's learn Bulk Up. Is there anything I can get rid of for that? It's not a bad move. I guess I can get rid of Chip Away. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use Bulk Up, but it's probably more useful than Chip Away was. What to do against a Sigil? My Emolga is not really trained up, so I don't know if that's a good call. So I guess we'll just use... Emolga might have been able to handle it. Oh well. We'll just use Minot. Ow. It's probably still fine. It's a 3-shot. Oh no. Oh! That's a critical hit. Alright, Rocky. I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm gonna hope that you can figure it out. Tragic. Deeply unfortunate. What is with all the crits? Alright, well now we should be fine. Scraggy. I will leave that up to Burton again. Should be fine. And Darumaka. Unfortunately, my water type is out of commission. So that's unfortunate. Good luck, Batgirl. We outspeed, so we're probably fine. Yeah. I'll say as long as Fire Punch doesn't do too much, we are completely fine. The result was the same, but you, who are you? You're quite strong, but I have a future I must change. And for that future, I'll defeat the champion and become unbeatable unlike any other. I'll make all trainers free their Pokémon. Just try and stop me. You want to be together with Pokémon? Your only hope is to collect the badges from each area and head for the Pokémon League. Try and stop me there if you dare. If your conviction is not strong enough, you will never be able to defeat me. Interesting. No hidden items around here. Well, let's go back and heal. Alright, well, now only thing we can do is take on the gym. Oh, there is a hidden item. It's a super repel. Useful. And an X attack. Also useful. If for no other reason, because we can sell it. Hello, please give me a fresh water. So I have no plan other than send out Burton and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how I'm gonna deal with it. I also kind of want Rocky to get some experience, so let's let him hold the experience share. And hop on board the roller coaster. What a ride. What a remarkable ride. Alright, good luck everybody. Your fashion sense. It's kind of Nuvema Townish. Thanks? Don't know what you're implying. Of course, Emolga is the first thing we run into in this gym. Can't wait to miss all of my rock throws. Immediately. Why are you using Pursuit? Why would I switch? And another Emolga. There are too many Emolga in this gym. The gym leader uses 2 of them by herself. There's the double team I was worried about. I mean, we hit the first rock throw, so that's something. I don't know if Wake Up Slap is going to be enough to finish it off. I was going to say we might have to go for it because it keeps spamming double team, but we got lucky. I was hoping I'd be able to catch that switch before it went away. Well, now we have to wait. Alright, surely you have a Blitzel, right? The unfortunate thing about Blitzel is that it's just going to outspeed me. There is no shot I'm faster than this thing. But it is going to throw and use Pursuit for some reason. Interesting. Interesting strategy. And on to the next one. Wait. There's a guy on it. Rich boy rolling. Alright, is Roland smarter than the last guy? He is. He's using Thunder Wave. Fortunately, we hit through. And a crit for good measure. And he has a second Blitzel. But what about second Blitzel? Paralysis doesn't do anything other than just be annoying. I was already slower than you. You're just being a dick. Alright, now we have to wait for the stupid roller coaster again. What do I have for paralysis? That cherry berry I got yesterday. And I'm out of normal potions, so I'm just gonna blow a super potion. Now I have to wait for the roller coaster again. Cool. An Mbasa Gym Challenge is finally nearing its finale. Do you have a Molga then? Yes, but only one. Using Shockwave, good. I'm okay with that. And Pursuit, also okay with that. That is completely fine. And my Emolga wants to learn Shockwave now. Spark is actually better. Assuming that I'm physical. Which I don't remember what Emolga wants to be. Regardless, I like the paralysis chance of the Spark. Yeah, you do kind of want to be special. Here we are, we made it. Making sure Lillipup doesn't have an item. It does not. Does the fantastic speed leave you dizzy? My beloved Pokemon would be the next one to make your head spin. Here we go. Against the Nimbasa gym leader, Elisa. Leading with the Emolga. Because I've done so much stuff, I am a little bit over leveled. You have Aerial Ace? Oh. And you got a crit? And it's using Volt Switch. Into another why? I guess we just keep hitting the rock throw button. It missed! Into another Volt Switch. Back into the first Emolga. Interesting strategy. Let's hang out. I do need to heal though. I'm just gonna use a hyper. I just want to be back at full HP. When it's not a crit, we can take Aerial Ace very nicely. When it's not a crit, it's completely fine. It's the power of the Eviolite. Such a good item. And Zebstrika, which I am going to imagine I cannot actually one-shot. Volt Switch instead of Thunder Wave, huge. I don't actually know if it has Thunder Wave. But regardless, whether or not it has it, I'm glad it didn't use it. So close! Oh, you have a Hyper Potion. I forgot. You heal. That's a thing. It's fine, actually, because Wake Up Slap is a 2-shot. And a crit when I don't even need it. We have obtained the Bolt Badge. Halfway through our journey. And we get Volt Switch, in case I want to teach that. Cool. That is 4 badges clear. I guess now is as good a time as any to evolve my girder. What is actually the easiest way to do a trade? Is it in the union room? Hang on. Very important to set this. What trainer class do I want to be? Let's go with a lass, I guess. Okay. Let me get my other game up. This is not a place you get to see very often in Pokemon games. Alright, there we go. Hello. I want to trade. Let's see, I want to trade. All right, sweet. Cool. Love to see it. Let's try that again. There we go. Away goes Girder. Communication error. What? Did it happen then? What? No, it did not actually happen. Ugh. I'm moving as little as possible right now. There we go. I can't cancel it. I thought this was a Gen 4 bug, not a Gen 5 bug. Alright, well, I guess we don't get to see the evolution. It's unfortunate. I don't know why in the modern Pokemon games they got rid of the returning a Pokemon to trainer text and the welcome back, because that was like such a cool touch, and it would have taken like one line of code to keep that in. I don't know why they removed that. Alright. We are finished now. And now, after all that, we have a Conkeldurr. Look at this man. Look at this lad. Do I go back to the Quick Claw on him? Is that the play? What item do I give you? I guess for now, because I don't really have anything better. Cool. So that's out of the way. And we can move on to Route 5. Oh, I forgot about you. Rival fight. Fortunately, this is a fantastic matchup. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna go for Fake Out. Yeah. Alright, Conkeldurr, time for you to show your moves. Show us what you got. Tranquil. What are the odds that Rocky can take care of this? What is with all the crits? So many crits. We are faster than Tranquil. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising, but... Can I take on a Panpour? Good thing it doesn't have a priority move. Servine. Alright. Now it is time to switch out. Let's use Flame Charge. Leaf Storm. That is completely fine, other than that accuracy drop. I will admit, not a fan of the accuracy drop. Would have preferred if that didn't happen. Why can't I beat you? Oh, you two are friends. That's nice how you're helping each other get better by competing. Okay, let's go. Oh, why if it isn't Elisa? It's this guy. Aren't festivals grand? Life should be enjoyed. Who is this man? This is Alder, the Unova region's champion. Champion? Why would the champion be goofing off in a place like this? I heard that remark. You're quite a judgmental young person, are you not? My name is Alder. I am the Unova Pokemon League's champion. Pleased to make your acquaintance. For your information, I'm not goofing off. I'm on a voyage. I know every corner of Unova. I'm Charon from Nuvema Town. My goal as a trainer is to become the champion. Traveling with a goal in mind is a commendable thing. And what do you plan to do after becoming the champion? What else is there other than striving to become stronger? The strongest trainer, that's the champion. Becoming stronger. Becoming stronger, you say? Is that alone enough of a goal? It's not that I'm trying to say your way of thinking is wrong. In my travels, I've helped many people learn to love Pokemon. I think that's important too. If you play with those children, you might gain more of an understanding. Would you two have a Pokemon battle with these two? Hey, you two, come here for a moment. Understood. But before that. Okay, let's battle. Quite. Preschooler Sarah and Billy with their herdier. About this. Oh, they have Intimidate. That is unfortunate. Only one of them has Intimidate, so that's less unfortunate. Nice. Targeted the right one. Oh. Oh. Intimidate actually mattered. The Intimidate actually mattered. Takedown really hurt. And they both have citrus berries. How is Burton faster than this thing? I know I'm 4 levels above it, but I am not fast. he is quite slow. He is very slow. Young man, if there are people like you who pursue strength, there are also people who are happy just being with Pokemon. There are many different people and many different answers. When it comes to what a champion should be, you and I may hold differing views, but so be it. Give it some thought. Let's roll. The Driftvale drawbridge is just ahead. The champion is the strongest of the strong. That's all there is to it. This way. Now to contact him. It's me, Elisa. Please lower the drawbridge. I have a couple trainers here who want to challenge you. Okay, thanks. Now watch this. Look at this. I have a TV gig, so I've got to go. Gym leader of the next town may take some getting used to. Do your best, both of you. What I am is a trainer. I prove I'm right by getting stronger and winning in battle, even against the champion. Onto the Driftvale drawbridge. And immediately run into a Pokemon. Can I run from this? Yeah, okay. I would kind of like a faster thing in the lead if I'm gonna be running into stuff. Just to be safe. When a ship passes, the bridge raises and lowers. But Clay controls when the ships run from the start, so when the bridge raises and lowers is up to Clay. Interesting. Grabbing some feathers while I'm here. When Driftvale is mentioned, what comes to mind is the cold storage. And Charles. We call it the Charizard Bridge due to its elegant form. You are a city of good taste, and not just for your music. So you're the trainers Elisa was talking about, huh? I'm Clay, I'm the gym leader around these parts. Don't be expecting no welcome now, because when we lowered the bridge, the Team Plasma guys we got done escaping all the ruckus. What a bother. We're grateful that you lowered the bridge, but how is it our fault that they escaped? And say whatever you want. What's important is y'all showed up and then Team Plasma escaped. Maybe it's a little heavy-handed, but you ought to start looking for them. Or start looking for Team Plasma too. You're both talented trainers, aren't you? Tell you what, if you find Team Plasma, I'll let you challenge my gym. Life's all about give and take. Well, I suppose that's fair. But really, we would have looked for Team Plasma even if he hadn't asked. I can get stronger while beating that bothersome bunch. Yoshika, I'll go on ahead. Alright. Brand new town. And a brand new objective. I wish you would stop moving. Let's see what there is to do around here. Hey, yeah, the professor gave you a Pokemon to start your journey, right? That Pokemon is still with you, and if you have a strong bond, there's a special move it can learn. I don't really need a battle combo move. Not really useful to me. Grab this big pearl. Don't mind if I do. And there's a heart scale hidden in the floor down here. You don't sell anything. Is it only in the sequels that they sell the incenses here? Whatever. Take Moo Moo Milk. That's very useful. Take a couple dozen even. Stock up on that. And we can grab the expert belt. I wonder if that makes sense to throw onto Burton. And I don't need herbs. Where are the incenses in this game then? See a Pokemon that's learned the move Flash. Who can I unlearn it from when I'm done with it? Is there anyone that has a TM that I want instead? Not really. Does Rocky have a move that I don't want? Or that I at least don't care about? Not really. I guess I can go get a Pokemon and teach it to it. Let's see if I can get a throwaway mon. Just teach it to. What can learn Flash? Can you learn Flash? No, you cannot. Can my fire type learn Flash? No. Nothing can learn Flash. Alright, I give up. I don't want to teach this move. I can buy Dusk Balls. Grab a few of those. guy on Route 6 looking for a legendary. There's whatever this building is. They're talking about the Entralink, I guess. Nothing really there. That guy's just like, yo, I want to surf. I haven't been in these houses. And this house. What's in here? A shell bell. That's certainly useful. Trade a Basculin with my Minchino. I assume that's the other form. Anyway, we are moving on to the cold storage. Actually, before that, have I not healed? I went into the Pokemon Center and I didn't heal. What am I doing? There is something on Route 6 that I want to look for. And I can go back to Route 5 and beat the trainers up there, because I could use some levels. What level is Clay? What level am I targeting here? $31. Neat. So Carablast. If it doesn't hit itself, I'll try to catch it. Well, see you later, Carablast. One step. This game. It's fine, because I actually want to catch this thing. Alright. What ball do I want to catch you? Can I catch you in a heal ball? Oh wait. Well, now it's gonna heal itself and make this harder. Let's try again. There we go. What do I name you? What do we name the deer? It's female. Hang on. Hang on. I have a name for you. There we go. Cool. I have a team now. Can I catch a Carablast while I'm here? Just for fun? All right. There we go. Our final team member. At the halfway point of the game. Plus attack minus speed. That's fine, I think. Alright, I am going to backtrack a bit. And see if we can't beat up some of those trainers on Route 4. Clever Wing. I have a bike. Why am I walking like a peasant? Let's see. Who to fight? Fight you, I think. Not know you were a trainer? This big bag, what do you think is inside? What an interesting question. What an interesting question to ask. Prison should be fine. There we go. Things I put in my bag are memories of my journey. One step. It wasn't even a running step. This is a great ball. Guess you could say that's pretty great. There's a Lipard. Big cat. That I'm slower than because it's a Lipard. And speed is the one thing it's good at. In addition to hitting Fury Swipes 5 times. I have one Super Repel. Do I not have normal repels? Oh, I have 2 normal repels. Alright, I just need to buy some repels. I don't know how I'm gonna take you out. My grass type doesn't know any grass type moves, so that's not really an option. Why is everything getting a crit? Ugh, fine. Uproar. That's probably... I actually did more than I expected. There's a Revive. Very cool. There's a Zinc. Also cool. I'm gonna go back and buy some repels. Hello, I need your finest super repels, please. Okay. Now I can run through the tall grass without issues. I guess if I want to be fighting trainers, I should probably be taking on the big stadium and small court. Probably a good idea. Hello. Please buy my food items. What food items do I actually have? I have 3 tiny mushrooms. What else do I have? Do I have any bomb mushrooms? I have a big mushroom. I think that's all I got. I don't think I am willing to part with any of my other food items. How much do you buy the Moo milk? 500. For that, I think I'd rather just keep it. Move the experience share for a bit. Oh. You are a weird trainer. Oh, that's what you use. I understand. I was wondering, like, what... Because in Black and White 2, that trainer is like a Colby. So, like, what possible baking Pokemon could you have? And now I know the answer. It's just the monkeys. He just has a bunch of monkeys. He's just monkeying around. Baker Jen. There we go. And a crit for good measure. What do you have? This route is just full of trainers that don't battle you when you look at them. And then you talk to them. They're like, oh, well now I want to battle. Like, well, you could have just led with that. Could have just done that in the first place. You have another Whirlipede. I think I want that girl to take care of these. I think that's just gonna be easiest. I think that's just gonna be best. That was it. You only had 2 Pokemon. None of these trainers, like, actually, except for this guy. One guy actually battles you when you go into his line of sight. Sigil. Interesting. I have been having a lot of trouble with Sigilif as of late. It helps when it misses. That is definitely helpful. Can I get a confusion? No, not allowed. Oh, but he's allowed. I see. I see how it is. I would love if you could not. I would love if you could not. If you could, like, stop. You could, like, stop yourself. You could stop what you are doing. Am I allowed to get a move off? Is that a thing? Am I permitted to do that? Just running through my movement walk. Thank you. Good grief. Goodness. How was that so difficult? Well, now I have to heal. And back out we go. None of you appear to be trainers, so I guess I'll battle you. I see. I don't know who I switched to. So I guess I'll just switch to you. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Exactly what I wanted was for my 2-turn attack to have to deal with paralysis. Nice quick claw on the turn that it's actually bad that it procs. Thank you for that. It's fine because I one-shot it, but you don't want it to proc on the second turn. You want to go last on the second turn. There's the quick claw. Somehow we got the move off. Somehow it all worked out. Got an electric guitar. Darumaka. This is actually a good matchup. Two Darumaka. This is a great matchup. Cool. And I think that's all the trainers here. So I guess now we run off to Route 6. Some rippling water I can't do anything with. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I saw that scientist on Route 6 that I assume is going to have a deerling. I believe that's a thing that they do. First off, I should have my dowsing machine up. Second off, I should have a super repel. You only have a deerling. It is the only thing you have. Interesting. Max defend, that's fine. Go ahead and use that all you want. Easy. And I get to make extra money thanks to the amulet coin. You have an Emolga. Oh no. This is not good. I do not like the circumstances that I find myself in. I'm faster. I should have gone for Heart Stamp. Ow! Please flinch. Oh wait, you have static. I should not have gone for Heart Stamp. I got super lucky there. I got very lucky. Let's learn Jump Kick. Sure. I guess maybe I could have kept Double Kick to break Sturdy. But it is what it is. Dear. Nice crit. Like the first crit I've ever gotten with Air Cutter. The move that's supposed to have an increased crit chance. Love to see it. What do you have? A Temple. Unfortunate. I really should just slap the Eviolite on Peanut. I don't know if the Mystic Water's really doing anything right now. You have 4 Temple? Good golly. Nice crit. 2 crits in a row with Air Cutter. Is this real life? Is this really happening? I mean, it was nice while it lasted. Oh, now I get crit. Cool. Learn Amnesia. I'm not really using Assurance anymore, so sure, I'll take Amnesia. Never mind. I'll take Calm Mind. Skip that. Amnesia is great, but I would rather have Calm Mind to have the offensive boost as well. There we go. Sure. Let's do that. We'll research and investigate your Pokémon. Sure, dude. Whatever you say. Whatever you reckon. And now we've made it to the Weather Institute. What do you guys have to say? Sure. I can show you my gear. Unfortunately, I can show it again to him tomorrow. Because the season's gonna change. I cannot grab that hidden item. Sweet. What did she say? I will unlock the mechanism to find the secret of your power. Interesting. Elixir. Nice. Wait. There's a fungus amogus. I don't really have a way to weaken this thing. Leaf Stone. I don't know what I can evolve from that. Alright, second chance. Second chance at the fungus. Can I get the paralysis? No, but I can get put to sleep with Effect Spore. So that's basically the same thing. I mean, it's basically the same. Nice. Ungus has been captured. I actually have an awakening. Shocking. Do you have more Temple? No. You have a Vanillite. You have an ice cream cone. Does your ice cream cone know any ice type moves? No, but it does know Mist. Which is basically the same thing again. Let's learn Electro Ball. Sure, I'll give up my paralysis chance for more power. Relish. You seem like the perfect thing for me to test my shiny new Electro Ball out on. It's not a one-shot. Oh no. Amolga? I was hoping for a little better from you. Do I have a Miracle Seed? I have a Charcoal. I do have a Miracle Seed. That's not helpful because I don't have a Grass type move. Here, hold the scope lens. I wanted to pop the Eviolite on Peanut. Because I would kind of like him to be taking hits better. Hello, Mr. Ranger. Ranger Richard. Peanut and Nokotan are basically my entire plan against the gym. That's why I'm trying to train them. Like them to get plenty of experience here. We're speed tied? Interesting. God, Amolga! I don't want to deal with you. Alright, Burton, you're up. Nice Quick Claw. And it still doesn't one-shot. Love to see it. You just love to see it. Maybe I should have taught Shockwave to my Emolga, so I can deal with other Emolga. Goodness, stop! Stop spamming double team! There we go. Cherry Berry. You're a trainer? No. All I know is that I want you to heal me, please. Entrance to Chargestone Cave just ahead is blocked off. Yep, we cannot get through. Oh? My Pokemon are not high level enough to ward off the tall grass encounters? Interesting. You know what? I will try to catch this Vanillite. I used Vanillix on my personal playthrough of this game. It was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. People was like, oh, it's so boring, it's just an ice cream cone, it's such a terrible design. Like, there's literally a pile of sludge in Gen 1, sir. Like, this is what Pokemon has always been. This is what these designs have always been. Hang on. Who do I want to get this experience? I guess Peanut. I mean, if the experience is just gonna be here, I might as well take it, you know? Tracked failed. Peanut does not swing that way, unfortunately. I mean, I guess it's fortunately for me, because it means the move doesn't work. Unfortunately for the Audino. I guess I'll get rid of Water Sport. Even though this is awful because I have modest nature. Alright, do I just head to the cold storage? Is that the play here? It's either that or doing the stadium and court stuff. I guess I will head out to the cold storage. And get that over with. There we go. Welcome to the cold storage. Oh, you're a trainer. Trainer youngster Kenneth with his Whirlipede. Look at this stupid bug. Spamming protect, because of course it does. What else could I expect? What else was I expecting? And Carablast. I haven't used Victini all that much. We can get him a little experience. Endure. Such a useless move. It's an utterly meaningless move. Only serves to be annoying. Oh. Oh. I get a Rocky helmet. Sweet. Something in this trash can. It's a PP up. And a hyper potion. Let's fight you. His dad works at the gym. Can Peanut take on a Joltik? Yes, it can. And a Dwebble. Just hang out. Use Water Pulse again. Yeah, that Eviolite is definitely helping me take hits a lot better. Good idea, me. Great work, me. Alright, nothing else up here. There's an Ether. And there's a Dive Ball just hanging out here. Protein. Very cool. What do you have? The pure chill of the cold storage. Taste how cold it is. And Sage. What a perfect matchup. Let's switch to my mythical Pokemon. Just let him take care of this. He really is more just defensive at this point, because Victini doesn't really have a lot of really good moves at this point. So yes, it's a legendary, but also it isn't as overpowered as it could be. It's definitely not as broken as it could be. Okay, you are not a trainer. Yoshika, you think Team Plasma could be in there? I don't like cold places, but we have to check. What a bother. First, let me check what's around here. Art scale. That is going to help me fix that move problem that I mentioned for my Victini. Well, still. Is there anything more important than strength for trainers, like the champion said? No, we'll never understand just by thinking about it. What a bother. Let's hurry up and check inside. I know that I want to be using Peanut. However, I believe this is a great spot for Victini. Not because they use ice types, because I don't think they do, but because they use fighting types. Ice puzzle. If you can call it that. It's fine, it gets harder. I think. I hope. Nope, they don't use either of them. That is a Pansear. That is a monkey. That is not either of the things that I was expecting. It's fine because it's stuck with Flame Burst, which is an absolutely garbage move. Okay, they do have Timber. They do have a fighting type. Okay, this is an actual ice puzzle. Not a difficult ice puzzle, but an ice puzzle nonetheless. I am curious how well Victini is going to be able to stand up to a water pulse, because I assume that's what they have at this point. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know the answer to that question. And a Timber. Easy one shot. Okay. Sure. Though I am in the cold storage, my heart is burning. I think you might want to get that checked. I think you might want to go to a hospital for that one. Or at least take some Tums. Some Pokemon grow stronger when they get colder, while some Pokemon love hot places. Yeah. That's how humans work. I did not realize you were a spinner. Is this the one guy who actually uses ice types? The best user of ice type Pokemon. He's also the only user of ice type Pokemon. The only one here to have an ice type. And also he still has a Timber. And we found an ice heal. That's nice. I guess you could say it's a nice heal. Or you could not say that, because that's lame. Choice is yours, really. It's really up to you. You have 3 Timber? Is that what your team is? Ow. That did a lot. Yeah, I think you just have 3 Timber. Why? Why are you the way that you are? Now that we're level 29, we can one-shot these. Oh, you also have a Vanillite. Just for fun, let's use Victini. Just for kicks. You know what? This place is cold. No kidding. You don't say. And then this is just the way back. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, is there someone in there? Probably. Shall we go then? All of you, huddle around me. I can't take this cold. Whatever. I can't believe you were really hiding. It's a bother, but if you're cold, shall I show you outside? Pokemon are our king's friends. While we're taking care of them, we can't let any harm come to them here. Everyone, drive these intruders away. Understood, Zinzolin of the Seven Sages. Put 'em up, because here we come. Oh boy. In this group, I'm fairly strong, and that's a fact. Well, I'm glad you're honest about it. Just got a Watchog. What a scrub. Confuse Ray? No. gonna go for the sleep fusion, isn't it? It's gonna go for hypnosis. I've seen this song and dance before. No, it's going for Super Fang. Now it's going for hypnosis. Please wake up. I would love for you to wake up. Would love nothing more than for you to wake up. Thank you. Scraggy. Let's air cutter. Nice crit. Don't think it mattered, but it's good to have. For this group, I'm pretty strong. I hope you know that. Oh yeah? Try out revenge. With my minus attack nature. It's still a one-shot because it's a Liepard. Are these single battles or is this a double? In my own way, I'm a strong part of this Team Plasma group. You have one Pokemon, and it's trash. That's not me insulting Trubbish, it's literally trash. Like, that's actually the entire design. One of the tougher members of Team Plasma here. A Sandile. That is not an ideal matchup, but it's probably fine. Oh, it lived? Oh. Fortunately, if Sandtomb is the worst it can do, we are fine. Watchog. Let's see if my deer is strong enough to actually do anything. Jump kick. We actually hit. Not enough to Oko. But it's fine. There we go. I guess you don't fight Zinzolin. Couldn't remember. Away they go. Guys ain't so bad. Yep, promise is a promise. Come on and challenge my gym. Whatever. Team Plasma's ideal. Separating people and Pokemon. It's exactly the same as not having Pokemon in this world at all. That bunch is a waste of oxygen. Yoshika, it's cold, so I'm getting out of here. And a never melt ice. For the ice type that I'm not using. Alright, I guess now we head back to challenge the gym. I don't think that Deerling is gonna get a grass type move in time for this battle. So I guess it's gonna be on Peanut to figure it out. Clay, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Getsis of Team Plasma. I've come to pick up my associates who are in your care. I don't need no thanks now. Your buddies were trying to steal some folks' Pokemon. What's this? Seems as if there's been some misunderstanding. We only free Pokemon from wicked people. Well, it sounds real nice if it's true. I may not talk pretty, but at least I'm an honest man. You talk real nice, but what you're saying kinda sounds like lying. So tell me plain, what are you trying to say? Team Plasma also has an interest in Driftvale City, and we have many, many more members besides those who are here. Well, can't tell if you're lying or not, but I reckon you've won this without a fight. Fine, take him and get. A decision worthy of the businessman called the Minor King. Your grasp on the situation is outstanding. Well then, we will be taking our colleagues off your hands. Get this. Thank you very much. Don't worry, my fellow servant of the king. We are 2 of the 7 sages, are we not? Well then, everyone. I expect that we will meet again somewhere. Sorry to let Team Plasma go after you tracked him down, fellas. Say, why don't we cheer ourselves up with a Pokemon battle? Don't keep me waiting. Well, we avoided a fight in the middle of the city anyway. Still, I can't help but think that Getsis isn't just an ordinary person. I'm off to go make my Pokemon stronger. I really don't want to lose to that Clay guy. Actually, I'm gonna win my gym battle in a flawless victory. Well, there's not really much to do other than take on the gym. I'm gonna pop the experience share back on Nokotan. Just to get her some experience while I'm running through here. I healed, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, Challenger, bring it on. White. Palpitoad. It's not ideal. Do you have Water Absorb or anything? No. was gonna say I should have gone for Water Pulse in case it smacked, but it did not. How is it going? Hope you're doing well. Guess we'll just Water Pulse to victory. About to beat Pokemon Silver, then hop over to X because you haven't played through it before. I really like X and Y. I know a lot of people don't, but I had a really good time playing them. So I hope you enjoy that once you're finished with Silver. I want to go back and replay Crystal because I was playing through Heart Gold and I just wasn't enjoying it, and someone suggested that maybe the issue is just that I don't like Johto. So I want to go back and replay Crystal to find out, because I feel like I remember enjoying Crystal my first time through. I'm gonna top off my HP, I think. I forgot that Palpitoad is a Pokemon that exists. So that's going to make this gym a little bit more difficult. Clay does have them, so I will have to worry about that. Drill. I actually want to play through Pokemon Y because I am extremely close to having a completed regional dex in my personal copy of X, other than some exclusives. Whoops. Oh. So I would like to play through Y to get some of those exclusives. Am I stupid? I may be stupid. You only have one Pokemon. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Do I go up to fight this guy? I want to fight you regardless. If only because my deer kind of needs some experience. I would also love a grass type move. I have Grass Knot, I guess. I guess I could just use that. I guess I could just teach that. that not a two-shot? Oh. And another Sandile. I actually wonder. If Conkeldurr makes sense to use against Clay. At least against his Excadrill. Okay, hang on. Nope, that's not right. Was that right? There's only one more trainer I need to beat. Okay, yeah, sneak through this way. Okay. Figured it out. This is one of those gym puzzles that I have not played very often, and so I don't remember the solution off the top of my head. Alright, now we go all the way down. Can't help but feel like it would have been more efficient if that door was opening as the elevator was descending. I feel like that might have been a smarter plan. Peanut's actually in really good health. I guess I will teach Grass Knot for Palpitoad. I should teach Return instead of Takedown. That would probably be smart. Sure. Let's do that. I'd go back to Castelia and do the massage, but I do not feel like running all that way. So I'll just wait until we get Fly, and then do it then. Well, I think it's about time for me to see for myself what it is about your skills that made a gym leader like Elisa take such a shine to you. Leads with the Crocodile. So we should be able to just water pulse to it's faster than me. That's unfortunate. But it's fine. So we just hit through. Excadrill already. Alright, let's try Burton, see what he can do. no shot we outspeed. However, I do have the Quick Claw. We're not getting the Quick Claw. It's unfortunate. We can't one-shot an Excadrill. He's gonna heal, so I'm gonna bulk up. And then now Wake Up Slap should one-shot. Hone Claws again. Interesting strategy. Aromatherapy. I don't think there's anything that I like less than aromatherapy. I would love to have the move to like save me from having to use healing items. I just think that everything else I have is better. Or at least serves some kind of purpose. I was wondering if I should Leech Seed first, but I think we just go straight for the offense. Muddy Water. Of course, it gets the accuracy drop immediately. Fortunately, it doesn't matter. Cool. We have earned our Quake badge. And I forget what TM he gives us. Is it Bulldoze? I think it's Bulldoze. Hey, you have a name now. I can identify you now. Oh. Right. There's a rival fight here. I forgot about this fight. This is not who I would have led with if I remembered that this existed. But maybe it'll be fine. Okay. Hand Sage. Let me use my overpowered legendary to beat the crap out of this stupid monkey. You get the stones at Castilia City. Why have they not evolved their monkeys yet? Neither of them have. And Pignite. Let's go back to the type advantage. And Musharna. What do I do against you? I guess we try Rocky. What? I am going to use the AI strategy against it. Evasion strats. How much does Electro Ball do? Not a lot. Not very much. Ow. Pursuit also does not do very much. Unfortunate. Can I get my evasion strats? Yes, I can. Now how much does Electro Ball do? There we go. I don't get to use double team very often. Okay, I now have Fly. So I think now is the time to do some backtracking and see if I can pick up some cool items. Let's toss Victini in the box for now. And then we're gonna use this P-Dove to fly around. There we go. So I haven't backtracked since we got access to strength. So what strength stuff is there? Do I remember where any of the strength boulders are? I think there's something on Route 2, but I don't remember for sure. Yes, there's just one immediately. Rare candy. I knew it was too good to be true when I made it through that first patch. I knew that there was no chance that could hold up. There we go. That's the Gen 5 encounter rate we know and love. love this game. It's so good. I took one step. What a good encounter rate. Super potion. It's, I guess, kind of helpful. Great ball. All right then. Where's their hidden item? On the other side of the water? Must be. Oh, there's a balm mushroom here. Cool. I don't think there's anything around here. Because this requires surf. I haven't done the challenge rock today. I should go do that one here. I didn't realize you could get down here. Yeah, stuff doesn't really unlock until you get surf, I guess. I am going to actually set up a super repel here. Because there's so much grass here. Yeah, there's nothing to strength here. Is it literally just that one rock and then everything else needs surf? I missed this my first time through. Big Root is pretty good. Okay, well, I'm glad I doubled back for that. I should just fly. I know there's nothing here. I don't have fly. Never mind. I guess we'll just bike. It's seriously just that one rock that you unlock at this point? Yes, it is, because I can't think of anything else. Hello. Please massage my Pokemon. so that my return can do more damage. What other daily stuff is there? Hang on. I can't think of anything else other than all the Nimbasa stuff. Alright. Let's fly back. Because I would like to get my TM. Could have sworn strength unlocked more stuff at this point in the game. But whatever. Hang on, I want this Audino. Because that's some free experience. You are not an Audino. Well, I guess I'll backtrack everywhere once we get Surf. Looks like the nest of an electric-type Pokemon called Galvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there are folks having problems, Gym Leader's the one to fix it. Rock, take it out. There it goes. And this here TM's yours. My favorite TMs. You can teach it to all your Pokemon. Bulldoze! So I can stop using Dig. I think Dig actually has more power. But Bulldoze only takes one turn instead of two. So I kind of want it. Yeah, it's only 60 power. But it comes out in one turn. Dig is a surprisingly good move. I just don't like the fact that it takes 2 turns. Wait. Calm. My Lord N. We brought the one you wanted. Ah, yes. That was the Shadow Triad just now. Getsus enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulas express electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If Pokemon did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You have been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you that I said that? No, I've played the game before. You don't understand what that means. It's not likely to surprise you. I told Getsus about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Cheren is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. And you are not swayed either way, more of a neutral presence, which is apparently a good thing. The Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsus wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Alright then. Guess what? Yoshika, did you know? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? Professor Juniper. This place is always charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appeared. He wants to know how to get what he wants from people. Or he knows how to get what he wants from people. But I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Yoshika, this is for you. A lucky egg. It's the other thing I kind of really wanted. Alright. With that out of the way, I think that is where I am going to go ahead and call it. So we've got 2 more gym badges. So just 3 more to go. We have our full team already. Which is mostly a bunch of Pokemon that I've never used before. And also Duat is there. But yeah. I'm gonna call it for now. And probably go back at it again tomorrow. So I appreciate everyone who stopped by and hung out as ever. Thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.